OBS disconnected. OBS reconnected. Hurrah! Huzzah even. Hello? 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 Is this going to work? Or am I going to have to use my mobile data? Hurrah! Huzzah even. Hello? 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 Seems to be functioning. Right, well in that case, let's do this. Hello? Hello? Dear Lord. That was flat. Anything? Perhaps? Am I going to have to restart this stream? Hello? I think it survived. I've changed. I'm now using my mobile data. Right. It's been a while since I've been on this world. In fact, I know what I'm going to do. I'm actually again going to get rid of your view, and I'm going to post this in, you'll never guess what, my thingamabobby server, Discord server. Yeah, I'm going to plug it, because I might as well, you silly little such and such. Right. Search into Google Eloki. That, believe it or not, is my name. It's not my real name. Eli is my real name. Eloki is my YouTube name. You know this. This is not news to you. Share. Copy. Into Discord. Into my server. Videos. Let me just type a quick message. There we go. Is this going to function? Let us find out. Right, I think I'm in. Back in my beta world. Oh, I don't like the sensitivity. Oh, I forgot how dense these are. Oh dear, that's a bit of lag. Oh, that's a lot of a bit of lag. That's better. Oh dear, no. It's my... Ah, that's why. That's why. Oh, I've got my very casual here. If you didn't know, I sit in bed to do these because it's comfortable. And so, let's just pause the game. I've got to plug my bleeding laptop in. Because, yeah, that PC can't be bothered. And by can't be bothered, I mean can't afford it. And so instead I just use a laptop, which is why my videos are utter twaddle. I think there might be a bit of blue tack stuck in my microphone. Let's see if I can get that out. Don't know why I've got blue tack on my microphone. Oh wait, yes I do. Because I was trying before to not use my webcam in case I accidentally live streamed to my face. But then I realised that blocked up the microphone because the camera and microphone are in the same place. Is that better? I hope so. Anyway, back to game. The game doesn't seem to be struggling so much. It's a bit noisy though. There we go. Don't like the sensitivity. Let's put it back down a bit. You know, you want to go up and go down and get back up and turn around. So, oh my word, yeah, I really went all out for this. It's not good. Too many fences. Far, far too many fences. Oh, hello to somebody who seems to have joined my chat. If you have far too many fences, I hope you don't take offence at the amount of fences. I've made that joke every single stream, and I'm going to continue making that joke. Let's cut down some trees, because some trees, believe it or not, need cutting down. So, mystery person, how are you, if you are the kind of person who likes to send chats and chats? No, you're not. You're the kind of person who likes to leave. That is perfectly fine. Well, I don't have much to talk about, so I will save it until there's somebody here. Until somebody is here, I will seemingly lag a little bit. And stall for time. Ooh, time. That reminds me, we have been doing in year 2 recently, time. And the children, it's a real problem that a lot of the teachers have observed, that children don't have any real reason to learn how to use an analog, goodness me, I can't talk, an analog clock anymore. An analog clock. It's not an easy thing to say, an analog clock. Oh, yes, it is. I'm just dumb. But they don't have much use for an analog clock anymore. And why is it still lagging? I've got my laptop actually plugged in now. I was up. Never mind. Oh, look, somebody's here. Hello, somebody. But children can't really use analog clocks. Everything's so digital nowadays. The digital clock lessons fly by really quickly, really easy for the kids to understand. But the analog ones, they just don't get. You have one in a classroom, you'll say, how long until break time? Say, break time's in half an hour. I don't know what that means. Look at the clock. I don't know how to look at the clock. And so on and so forth. You know, getting the children to learn how to tell the time is a real challenge and a half. And some of the adults aren't very good at it. Never mind. Oh dear, it's getting late. Let's go to bed. That's what we call a radical idea. Or a radian idea for those of you who are mathematically dispositioned? Predispositioned? That might be a word. I need to look that up now. Confused myself. Why is my game lagging so much? It's probably the utter lack of storage on my laptop. Oh, and mystery person, mystery person. Hey. Oh, hang on. I will actually read your lovely message in just a moment, David. Because I am trying to get to sleep. And then I will read something that seems to say bit rating, and that is language that I do not understand. So maybe you can explain it to me. Right. Let's find out. Was that a creeper? Yes, it was. That was a close call. Right, what does this say? I've got my chat up on my mobile phone. That's how low-tech I am. Oh, not David, sorry, Draxil. Draxil Spada says, hey! Exclamation mark. Subbed from your 15 years video. Bitrate's a little low, video's chunky. Could probably trim bitrate from the audio if your net speed's as bad as mine. Well, let's see. Let's have a little fiddle about in OBS. Bitrate. Where do I look at bitrate? But sod it. It's what it is. I don't understand technology. Technology is alien to me. But either way, I will have a look at that for my next stream, maybe, if I can be bothered. But thank you very much for subscribing. That was a video that I didn't expect to get any views on. It got something like 600-700, which isn't a lot, but for me it is. For me making silly little videos it is. So I greatly appreciate you and all the many people giving me a view and a subscribe. I'm not doing this for views or for subscribers. You know, I couldn't really care less about the numbers. All I really want is people to interact with. Which actually sound very lonely, I know. But what I mean is, it's nice just to have a little. I don't think community is the right word, but something akin to a community, regardless of the amount of people who are here. But you are one of those people, and I'm very appreciative. Alright, let's get some of these fences made. This, by the way, is my beta world, or beta world, depending on where you live. It's not very good. It's kind of got a naff little tower. Got loads of furnaces with nothing in. And the only other thing of note in my world... Oh, dear Lord. Sod off. There we are. That was easy. The only other thing of note is this tree over here. I've never really built custom trees before, and I know it's not particularly good, but for the first effort, it's alright. And then I've also got all of these lights everywhere. So it's okay. I'm going to trim these lights. I'm going to get rid of about half of them, but for now I just want to see how it is really dense. And I will say the video is slow on my end. I think it's largely because my laptop hasn't got much space. And once I clear out space, the game will run smoother because I'm seeing the video almost as choppy as you. Normally when I use my mobile data to stream from, because what I'm doing is I've got my phone mobile data and then I'm using it as a hotspot. Normally when I do that, it functions perfectly well. So I do think it's a combination of bad internet and then my laptop being a pain in the backside. It's alright, you wanted to help out a little if you could. I think you have helped out. I will definitely take a look at what you've got to say. Having a 10 millibyte, is that connection speed for recording streaming, has allowed me to do similar solutions to your videos. I assume that's similar and not sillier. Although it could be sillier. I'm technically, what's the word I'm looking for? Idiotic isn't the right, I am technically, it's an I word, not incompetent, ignorant, that's the word, I'm technically ignorant. So, anything you have to possibly say will in some way or another be of use. I appreciate it, no end. Did I just place a fence in the wrong place? No, I didn't. Well, that's something at the very least. But no, I've been doing these stupid fences and I don't even like them for blooming ages. But when I start something, I want to get it done. So that's something. But how's your day been? For me, it's been wonderful because I am doing teacher training. I am at university training to be a primary school teacher. And at the moment, I am on placement. So I'm doing 6 weeks in a primary school, and I'm currently halfway through. And oh my word, I am so ready for a week off. It's the half term at the moment, just started, and oh my word, I am so happy. So I hope you're having a similarly refreshing and fantastic weekend. I do have some work to be getting on with, but not so much that I can't justify doing this. Well, not so much that I can justify it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Too many double negatives, and not enough intelligence on my part. Right, I need to get some more wood. I don't know why I'm going over to my house. Trees over there. I have nearly finished, considering my house is all the way over there and mine is over here. Nearly finished lighting everything up. It's a bit hot. I always get overheated when I do live streams. My setup is the most unprofessional thing in the world. It is me in bed, with my laptop on my lap, obviously because it's a laptop, using my mobile phone to read the chat, and just struggling to stay awake in general. It's not at all professional, but it is a lot of fun. You know, professionalism is for professionalism. Is for. See, can you tell I'm tired? Can you tell I'm ready for my break? That's some decimation. I'd say I may be fine with some resolution, You record in 4x3 something or another. I'm going to screenshot this because you're speaking in an alien language. All I know about decimation is that's what the Romans used to do. But somehow I think you might be talking in a different context. For goodness sake. At first I thought you said that's some dedication, and I was very pleased. I don't know what I was pleased about being dedicated, but I was very pleased. But sadly not. Oh my word. I've been playing quite a bit of classic Minecraft recently. Obviously, because of my 15 years thing. And so I'm not used to being able to crouch. It's nice to be able to crouch and not fall off things. Space says, is this beta 1.7.3? Yes, it is. I am following that trend. It's because I watch beta videos, and so I thought, you know what, I'll see what all the fuss is about. And so far, it's about as good as any other version of the game, as far as I'm concerned. Drexel says, oh, I have my old Athlon that I use to do all your video editing. It's on my nightstand. Okay, that is fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. There we are. I thought I hadn't finished chopping down the entire tree. There we go, deforestation. It is a favourite pastime of mine, though I do get asked to stop when I do it in real life. For whatever reason, I don't know. It's PC gone mad, if you ask me. Right. Have I now actually finished this, godforsaken tree? No, I haven't. But yes, Space, as I say, this is beta 1.7.3. I'm sure I've seen you in a couple of my, comments. Thank you for commenting. It's nice to see people paying attention to you. You know, everybody has a little bit of an ego, and my ego is much the same. Needs to be stroked now and again. Otherwise, it will feel all sad and alone. And terribly, terribly, I don't know, something or another. As I was saying to Drexel, I am training to teach, and I am very tired. Children are hard work. But they're lovely, but they're hard work. You've played Minecraft since 2010. And in 2013 you decided to go back to this version. You've never looked back. You highly recommend. You're happy to see so many people playing a version you love. Well, that's absolutely lovely. I'm glad that this version is becoming more popular. The version I tend to play is a bit of a later one, from when I started playing the game in 2014. I've only been around for about 2/3 of the game's existence. And I tend to play 1.4. That's my main world, a 1.4 world. Everything else is me educating myself. But no, you've been playing Minecraft for ages and ages and ages. My word. I've been aware of Minecraft since around 2013. Never really cared for it. Then I kind of got into it when I went on holiday in Swindon. But because this is, as I say, such a popular version at the moment, I thought I would. I don't like to follow trends, but I thought I'd give this a go, see what, as I say, all the fuss is about. Drexel says you tend to play B1.6.6 or InDev, the last InDev version. See, I don't know what those are like. This is why I'm doing my kind of tour. I mean, I'm a tour guide as well as a trainee teacher, so it makes sense to be doing a tour. But I'm doing my kind of tour through all of my, well, all of the versions of Minecraft. And so I don't know what those versions you're on about are like. I'm excited to find out. The game's minimum supported resolution is 320 by 240 due to how scale resolution class works. You're giving me homework, and part of me is annoyed, part of me really appreciates it. Because I haven't a Scooby-Doo. I hate it when people say Scooby-Doo. Why did I say that? I haven't got an absolute clue what you are on about. And when I don't know what people are on about, I tend to get very impressed. So well done, you've impressed me. Doesn't take much. Right, let's make some more sticks, some more fences. I made this is my favourite joke. I hope you don't take offence at the amount of fences I'm making. Ha 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 ha. There was a time, it says Space, in early 2012 or 2013 where there were no public servers for this version. Now there are many, and even channels that only play this version. It's very strange to see, yet amazing. I can imagine that. Yes, I can imagine people. The way I would kind of see it is if I live in a very obscure town, which to be fair I do. Um, Live in quite an obscure place, and then suddenly it becomes the best holiday destination, and you're like, oh my word, I've been here for ages. Now you'll see what the fuss is about. Um, I can imagine it being, yes, very odd. Jaxel says that if my bandwidth is very bad, I could stream at 270. Sorry, not 270, 240p. Gonna take another screenshot of that. Thank you. It's more about the quality of the content over the quality of the content. Very funny. Yes, indeed. And I am lacking in both. And just to add insult to injury, I'm also lacking in quantity. I've got none of the quals. It's not often people manage to get a chuckle out of me, a genuine chuckle, I mean. So well done, you win. Speaking of quality and quantity jokes, I made a joke the other day at school that I was very proud of, but nobody got because obviously they're children, they don't understand humour. Um, I what was it? Oh yes, I. How can I talk? So of course the famous phrase is "add insult to injury." Where did I get this from? I'm gonna stop talking. No, I'm gonna tell you my joke, even though it doesn't absolutely um matter at all. So you know you've got the phrase to add insult to injury. Well, I called myself an idiot. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Um, and then I accidentally stabbed myself with a knife. Not a knife, sorry, with a pair of scissors. And so I went, oh, just to add injury to insult. Which, of course, is the other way around. It's normally insult to injury. But none of the kids understood. They just thought that I was being a bit weird. But it made me laugh. That's the kind of thing. When you're a teacher, you've got to do the little things to make you laugh. Because none of the other I say none of the other children. I'm not a child. None of the children are going to understand. It's all to make you laugh. Like the other day, I recited the entirety of Captain Beaky. Now, if you're of a certain age, you will remember Captain Beaky. Oh no, that needs to have a thing underneath. And I just read a story to the class at the end of most days. But this time, instead of taking a request or reading a storybook, I recited pretty much, well, no, the entirety of Captain Beaky. And half of the children were really, really interested. Half of them couldn't care less. And it was really interesting just to see how, like, 1980s culture applies in modern day with the children, the Gen Alpha, or whatever they're called. And Space says that it is a bit choppy for you too, but I could just say it's era accurate video quality. Oh, as the kids say, totes. That is, oh, entirely what I'm going for. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely. You've got it down to a T. Oh, here's another thing to screenshot. You'd recommend 120, no, can't talk, 1280 by 720 as a first test, or something else. I may need to change my monitor to be 4:3. I'm happy to change my monitor to be 4:3. I like 4:3. 4:3 is my favourite ratio to watch things in. You know, I watch a lot of classic Doctor Who. And, you know, an obscene amount of classic Doctor Who. I've watched the whole show. Um, so that's how much I've watched. And all the classic stuff is in 4:3, and the TV movie as well, I believe. And so I just absolutely adore 4:3 ratio. It makes me think of old TV shows. So I'd be happy to play in 4:3 ratio. You know. Have you watched the recent Doctor Who recently? I thought it's okay. Not the best thing in the world. I've seen better. But it's not Chris Chibnall, so that's something. Right, I clearly missed a bit of tree up here, so let's give this a go. Now, I know that, culturally speaking, I am, very different to how I imagine a lot of my, internet peers are. You know, I imagine these people being very modern, very forward-thinking, and there am I, being a tour guide in a historic building, listening to 1950s music, wearing 1970s clothes, and just living a completely different life and watching 1980s TV shows. It's odd, but I hope that in a way I can give an insight to or not necessarily give an insight, but mention a few things that you might think, oh my word, I've never thought of that. I might give that a go. Like Grange Hill. Watch Grange Hill. That's a good TV show from the 70s up to the late 2000s. Grange Hill is fun. Watch Grange Hill. That's something you might not have heard of, especially if you don't live in the UK. Space says, despite playing this version for so many years, you're not a purist at all. You use lots of backported graphic mods or shaders on a something or another monitor, and you wouldn't have it any other way. Well, I can't be doing with purists, or Puritans, or anything pure. Not even puree. Sorry. No, I say play Minecraft the way you want to play it. No, nobody else's business. At the end of the day, as long as it's not hurting anybody else, sod it. Do what you like. There's my opinion. There's my 5 pence. Oh, I see there's somebody else. Hello, person number 4. Welcome to my very, very exciting live stream. Aren't we all so excited and happy and joyous to be alive or something or another? Probably. Oh, my neck. Oh, my neck. But on the other side. Drexel says that the nice thing about GUI, I don't know what GUI means, GUI scale thing is I can oversample the main game. You are saying words that I know exist, but I don't know what they mean. You need to be aware of how technically illiterate I am. It's not good. More effect can be noticeable at lower resolutions. Okay. I don't know what you mean, but okay. I'm just going to say, okay, I'm going to agree with anything you say. You can say some horrible things, and I'm just going to completely agree with anything you have to say. You know, you can get me cancelled, and it might be straight release from the internet. How long have I been going? 30 odd minutes, well 29, but let's round up, let's live on the edge. 30 minutes. That's not bad. I'll probably go for another 30 or so. Something like that. Not a ludicrous amount of time. Right. Let's continue doing this project that I don't even enjoy doing. Hooray! There's an argument against democracy. Speaking of, general election coming up soon. I don't know if either of you are British. More effect, the cloth effect, or the screen effect. Those are all words. But no, it's a general election soon. You excited in England? Well, Great Britain, or mediocre Britain. You know, it's probably going to get the Tories out. It's nice. Let's see if Keir is any worse. He probably will be slightly better. Apparently the Moore effect can be noticeable at lower resolutions. As I say, I'm gonna screenshot that again. Because I need to learn what you're on about. What does space have to say? Oh no. Right, I think I'm back. That was me using my good Wi-Fi. You know, that was me using my mobile data and my phone as a hotspot, which normally works well. Now is when it's going to get bad. Now is when I suggest clicking off the stream. So you live about 45 minutes away from the nearest town out in the sticks, so you couldn't tell if I had amazing video quality or not. Fair enough. Let's just pretend I do have amazing video quality. Drexel says that if I have 2 pieces of cloth that aren't lined up perfectly, I get distortions. Oh, yes, I think I've heard about that before. I don't need this torture, I've got torches everywhere. No, my internet is going to get to the point where it's so bad that I do genuinely suggest stopping watching. Um, because it is going to get almost unwatchable. I might just stop now. I don't know. Right. But fences, come on, I've got fences to place. I can do it when I B&Q it. I don't know. Any UK internet moment. Honestly, the UK internet, it leaves a lot to be desired. I'll tell you that for nothing. Or you can pay me. It's up to you. Neve says, era accurate video quality. Ha 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 ha. Good one. Oh my word. Hello, Neve. I assume that's how your name is pronounced. Um, welcome to my god awful stream with god awful internet connections and god awful people. We are having all the fun. Welcome. I can't imagine that this will be going on for much longer because my internet is so terrible. Oh, it's laughable. Ha ha ha. See, I'm laughing. I'm not upset. Let's play some more fences. How are you? Oh, it seemed to have disappeared. How are you anyway? Having a good time? I sure do hope so. Or maybe I don't. I'm just pretending to be nice. I'll leave that up to you to decide. Still? I'm very nearly finished. I should be able to finish this in this stream. If I stream for an hour, I reckon I could get this done. I could. I could. Oh, my neck is not in a good way. Oh, I've got some sad news. At the house where but the maintenance guys are leaving. I enjoyed it while it lasted. But my internet, oh my word. I'm not even joking. It's so bad. It's near unusable. Still, yeah, as I say, it is what it is. I haven't got much to say now. To be fair, I don't normally have much to say. I'm a very tedious and boring person. Um, oh, two people suddenly joined. Hello, two people who suddenly joined. Um, I am still doing the same thing I was doing before. Oh, I've got a bit of news. I wore my new cape out for the first time today. I got a cape from eBay the other day. It's lovely in lilac lining. It's wonderful. Need to repair it, but it's an absolutely lovely garment, and I got a lot of compliments, so that was nice. Goodness, I'm starting to think your internet is somehow worse than mine. That's genuinely impressive. I aim to impress. There is a reason why I mostly do videos instead of live streams. And you guess what it is? Don't worry, the stream will be ending soon. You can. Oh my word, I don't know what you can do. You can live a fulfilling life without me. It's fine. Spread your wings. No, I hate that phrase. I'm not even sing that I offer. Oh my word, I'm so glad that I've nearly finished this stupid job. I hate this job. This job is the worst. I just want to go mining. That's all I want to do in my life. And the thing is, I'm going to tear half of what I've done down. But now I can see how bad the stream is because I'm watching on my mobile phone to see the chat, and I can see on the video that it's struggling, that it's not good. I can't hear the audio. The audio is normally okay on these things, but the video, oh, it leaves a lot to be desired. Yeah, I'm gonna try doing everything that you how it goes. because I just go with the default settings. I also might try streaming in a different room of my house. That's an idea. I've got such awful internet. My skill level is second to all. I'm sure I've got a crafting table down here. Yes, I have. You're recommending a low resolution. Right, I will resolve to use a... Oh no, I won't be able to handle the ego boost. See, I just now think you're making things up. With these, words and acronyms and whatnot you're using. I don't want to go to bed. Also, lowering the channels to mono won't lose much detail. I will have a look. You're giving me a lot of information. That doesn't mean all that much to me at the moment, but I'm sure in time it will. Come on, nearly done. 10 more minutes. You can leave. You can leave now. Why don't you leave now? Go. I won't be offended. I will probably be very happy for you. In fact, the biggest problem is streaming in 180p. Am I now? Oh, I didn't know that. Is that what OBS normally goes for? Interesting. Right, Betty Byers. I wonder if I've got any wood. Hey, quality's back apparently. Ah, quality, my favourite. No, I don't see any wood up here. Anything here? Nope. And you had to jinx it. Oh, indeed you did. Indeed you did. As soon as I read that message, I thought, oh, well, it must be different on your stream, because on mine, it's going complete. Oh dear, didn't mean to do that. I think I've got a bit of food on me. Yeah, I have. There we go. You think the stream is gone? You can't get it to load anymore? Oh no. Or it's my internet. Lol. I can lol for you. There you go. I didn't mean for it to be that high-pitched, but you get what you're given. And beggars can't be choosers. Because, you know, I just live my life in suits. As per, just on a regular basis. It's easier that way. But then as soon as I start streaming, I just overheat in my layers. And it's not... I've got like a ruffled shirt on all the way up to my neck and lovely red corduroy suit. It's far too hot. Far too hot for summer. It's not good. Very, very uncomfortable. Video. I can't even pause my video on my phone. It's just not loading. But I will do that. Oh, I can do it now. That's what I'll do. Thank you for the advice. That's something that I can implement immediately. There we are. More effective than 90% of the world's governments. And that's something that you can say to all your friends. Or then, don't believe I've noticed that before, or if I have forgotten. Right, surely I've got enough now. Come along. Well, that's one of my favourite things to say to the kids. Come along. You're taking far too long in the locker room. Come along. That's what I'm saying to myself now. Come along. Right. Oh, that hurt. Nearly done. I'm going to tear half of these down. I could lower everything, that's true. And hopefully I could lower the subscribers. Oh, that happened the other day. I was on 80 subscribers and then I was on 79. Oh, it was fantastic. I was so happy for that person who unsubscribed. If you want to make my day, unsubscribe. That's what I say. Go on, do it. I dare you. Do it. Do it. Unsubscribe. Go on, do it. Do it. I double dare you. Anyway. Come on, one last bit, and then I can finish the stream. Where was that one bit that I needed to do? Oh, I know that was a bit earlier. Well, I am going to say to you both now, thank you for sticking around for a stream that I wouldn't have bothered watching. It is very, very much appreciated, and I do hope that you both have a lovely rest of your day. I have found it. I am ready to end this sodding stream. Thank the Lord in heaven above. I'd never believed in God, but I do now.